Hi. My name is Leon. I'm the designer for Cloth Logic, part of the Tool Cloth Logic team.
So tell me, what inspired? Ooh, sorry. So tell me, what inspired your collection?
In this season, the spring collection, we came up with the love theme. And for the men's, I took a lot of elements from the Boston sort of spring, a lot of the architectural details, the colors of the architecture, the brick, in contrast to the blooming green trees and the sky that's constantly changing, reminiscing some of the blues and the grays that relate back to the collection. Um, and with this sort of launch and coming together of Tool and Cloth Logic, we felt it was appropriate for this to have like a love theme. So we kind of just meshed it all together and played around with it.
A love theme. I like that.
Yeah.
So tell me, what age range do you see your clothing?
Good question. We have a broad range, probably between about 18 through 29, 30. Young creative professionals, guys who are finishing high school or about to go to college, who are out of college. It's a broader range. We are our price points, and that's sort of our goal for give the great design for the guy who is not yet able to cuff out $2,000 for a jacket or coat or shirt. And so that's what we work with on a daily basis, and that's what influences our design and influences our collection, and that's what we do.
So I'm interested in this love theme. How did you
Okay.
exactly come up with the love theme? What inspired you to come up with a love theme?
Good question. It was a picture I saw of a couple walking on some Ivy League school in Boston, and it was springtime. I mean, very literal, but it was just so precious. And I don't know where they were going. The guy was carrying, a little satchel of books, and they were just walking down, and it was all those elements together. I was just like, wow, that's great, like very playful. It looked like it just rained, that spring rain, so the bricks were really rich, and then the colors of the grass so it automatically, the inspiration comes very quickly. You don't know where it's gonna come. It just hits you, and all of a sudden it's a stream of you know emotions, and then then I try to jumble through it and make sense of what I felt that I can then translate into a clothing item and a collection.
It sounds like this collection is going to be very, very fresh. I can't wait
It
to
is.
see
It
it.
is.
So, do you have one particular model that you think embodies your inspiration for this love theme?
Um, I get made fun of it, but um, Bostonian, Bostonian love story. Yes, but it just was when I was sharing it with the girls, because we work as a team. Um, they work on the women's line. I'm responsible for the men's line, but we put it all together so that it looks as one whole, men's and women's. And so I was describing it to them like that, and then from then on it just stuck.
So, how do you make your collection so smooth and run together? Because you're in charge of the men's and they're in charge of the women's.
Yes.
So, and how do you get it to become so smooth as uniform? As if almost one designer's, designing,
Well,
but you're really collaborating. So,
yes, a lot of communication. We live basically together. We spend 12 to 14 hours a day together. On the weekends, we go out together to our neighborhoods, and so have a really great relationship, and we're able to communicate and just have a really good time coming up with concepts, coming up with fabric groups, details that will unify the men's and the women's collections together. and which you will be a judge of today, in just a few hours.
I have one last question. How did you come to collaborate together in the first place?
Well, the women's line, which is Tulle, has been around for about 8 years, and it's done really well. And they decided to do something in the men's, and they did. And I was brought on the board, on the team, and let's see, the collection started when I came on board, probably about last year.
How did they choose you?
They like my work. What can I say?
He's the best man for the job.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to see your collection.
Talking to you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm Jennifer Smith.
I'm Anushka Alden from Tulle.
And I've heard that this is the launch of your collection and your first design.
Yes, Tulle has been around for a while, but it's the launch of Cloth Logic, and it's our first show together.
Yeah, we're really excited. This is an amazing opportunity.
Now, rumor has it this collection is very versatile. I heard that you have a lot of lightweight jackets, that it's perfect for Miami or basically anywhere.
Yeah, we have a lot of great layering pieces. We usually do heavier weight coats in the winter, but we wanted to show our spring collection that we have a lot of great separates and things that can be mixed and matched, and light jackets that can be worn in the evening.
So how did you come up with your theme for this show?
Our theme was really inspired by boating, stripes, vintage bikes, just the fun of spring, going outside, picnicking, golfing, things like that. It was just really had a feel, and we really brought that passion to the collection.
Do you have one particular model who is in your show that embodies your theme for this collection?
I think my favorite is probably Susanna.
And
my favorite would be Bianca.
Bianca. Okay, and also, how is it working in collaboration with each other?
I couldn't possibly love anything more.
But how do you keep the theme, uniform?
Well, we always have, before we design every collection, we just sit down together and go through our mood board, and we each make sure that we're both really into the theme, and then while we're designing, we each just keep that in mind. And then if we consult each other on a specific jacket or a blouse, we always look at what will go better with the theme and which detail. Yeah.
So what colors are going to be your top colors in this design?
We loved orange and yellow and teal.
Yeah, really bright, fun colors. We're really known for really rich, great colors.
That embody spring. We're looking forward to seeing your collection. It was very nice to meet you.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks.
I'm Nick Scavera with Chili Palmer Films, signing off.